Okay guys, so here's the deal. We're on our way to our first warranty call ever, and you want to know why? Because I expected it already. I already freaking knew better, and I just let it happen. But anyways, who remembers this? And well, if you're still not familiar with what I'm talking about, well, let me jog your memory. Hey, long time no see.
So, it's not keeping coolant in it. And when I looked at it too, it looked like there was stuff coming out of this.
Like dripping?
Yeah, it kind of like there was stuff around it.
Yeah, dude. That's well, here's the deal. That's why I got this. Boy.
Not that you're laughing. Okay.
Yeah, that's why. Okay, so that right there, yeah, I was already expecting that, and I should have known better. I should have just went up there and got one instead of being trusting. But I knew I would come back out here if it was a problem. So
like it wasn't like a whole shitload of it. It was
just a little drip.
But I could see, yeah, it was a little drip.
Yeah, that's what happens. Well, that's what warranties are for. So, but I got you back.
With anything?
No, yeah.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. So, well, sorry I had to come back out here, but I got your back. Well, does that jog your memory? Well, guys, the situation on this whole scenario is I knew better. I knew better than to put an old freaking gasket on, and now I'm paying the price. Probably just what we like to call a pressure drip. So when the pressure builds up, it starts to force PSI to every little crevice that it has through the cooling system, and it finds its weakest spot, which was obviously there. And so don't worry, guys, we had a drain pan underneath there. I'm not gonna lose nearly as much coolant just taking this off versus, you know, draining it from the radiator. So this radiator is still full of coolant. We just got to you know, we're gonna lose a little bit, but it's fine. Way less than we would. All right, so guys, this gasket right here is what we need to replace. So let's go ahead and, here's our new one. Let's see if we can pop that. Oh, get that on out of there. Oh yeah, you can see right there. Darn it. Sprigginsy. All right, and out with the old, in with the new. Slide right on there. I'm gonna have to scrub that off. I put some gasket maker on there, so. All right, so let me scrub that off and we'll be right back in 3, 2, 1. Like I said, 12 o'clock on the bleeder. All right, so before I break that little bleeder loose, we're gonna top it off at the radiator and at the reservoir. Okay, so our radiator is still full, as you can see. So our radiator is full, we just need to fill up that reservoir. All right, so if you guys aren't familiar with how warranty works, that means all this is free. So everything I'm doing right now is at her, no expense to her. Oh, that's all good. Ugh. Ew. Jesus. Stand over here. Dude. It's literally everywhere. It's literally everywhere. It must have been pretty diluted with water, whatever I just, you know, kind of let pour out of there because it's barely even smoking off the exhaust. But as you can see here, guys, again, no leaks. Now let's just hope it stays that way. We're at a quarter way and we have plenty of heat. It's pretty damn hot actually. And, but as you can see here, we do have an engine light on, so we need to figure out why. All right, so we got a traction control issue, so that's the reason why the light's on. Now, take a look at this. We're at halfway mark. So at any minute now, those cooling fans should be kicking on. Now, if we start having overheating issues, then there's a few things I need to check. The water pump for any type of play or any type of leaking. The serpentine belt to see if it's like shredded, what the condition of it is, if it's loose. And then the tensioner pulley, of course, by just stretching on the belt and seeing if there's tension to the belt. If there's, you know, barely any or not enough or too much, you know, then we have a tensioner problem. But seriously, a lot can go into play when it comes to overheating, so don't get it twisted and think like, oh, it's just like 3 things that lead to a cooling situation, because that's not even close to the case. And unless you have an internal water pump, for sure you want to check out serpentine belt, the idler pulley, the tensioner pulley, all of that stuff. The pulleys in general, even check the water pump. So the reason why I'm relaying that information to you all, guys, is because I was kind of unaware of that until, like, you know, my 3rd or 4th year into mechanics, and nobody really told me about that, guys. It just kind of rolled in there because I had like 3 different vehicles that had overheating issues, and then after everything checked out, I started to look elsewhere, and then, you know, I found my problem. Well, great news, guys. It just went up to the half, and then the cooling fans kicked on. It went back down, and it's staying down. The cooling fans are on. Well, they're intermittent, so they're working as they're supposed to. So, and another good way to check the cooling fans is literally just to turn on the AC. As you see here, the cooling fans are on. Let's make sure we're cooling down, and then if we are, all right, we're cooling down, and the AC works, so this is great. At first, I wasn't sure if it was working or not because I didn't hear the clutch kick on, but then obviously, I guess it's just quiet. Success! Let's go up here real quick. As you can see, no leaking. She's pretty. This was your old.
Sorry.
No, you're good, man. This was the old.
Oh shit.
One, yeah. Well, I mean, I kind of tore into it, pulling it out, so it wasn't that bad. It was just, I mean, it was brittle. You know what I mean? So, it for sure needed to be replaced. I shouldn't have done that, but you know. Freaking poo.
It's okay, I understand.
My stupid
you had to do what you had to do.
Well, I seen it and I was like, dude, I gotta put all my shit up and then go up there and get it.
I should have, I mean, they suck for that. O'Reilly should have gave me all the pieces.
Yeah.
I should have looked into it too, I'm sorry.
Well, no, I should have freaking looked in it. That's fine, it's just a lesson learned. But, your cooling fans kicked on and everything works good. You're full on your reservoir, you're full on your radiator. It took a couple clicks, but your compressor kicked on, AC works good. Yeah, so I was like, because I wanted to manually test your cooling fans to see, because they kicked on when it got to operating temperature and then it got cooler. And so I was like, great, now I need to test if they work with the air conditioner on, so, which they do. So,
awesome.
Still under warranty though.
Okay, so, what do I owe you?
No, that's how warranty works, is you don't owe me nothing.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, that's. Anyways, you're good, Tio.
Good shit. Listen, I appreciate you.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah, not a problem, not a problem. Yeah,
so
sorry you had to deal with that again. It's really good now.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. All right, put the new one on. Well, I gotta clean that up first, but this is what it looks like. Uh-oh. Know what we're missing, guys? That's right. Son of, oh. They did not give us the seal, so I don't think I can reuse this thing. Shit. Alright, so quick pause, let me try to figure something out here. Well, we figured it out, so. Alright, hopefully that doesn't leak and I have to come out here on a warranty call because, you know, that is a used O-ring, which I would never do, but it didn't look too bad, so I felt like we could reuse it. Anyways, let's carry on. Obviously, we're gonna have to use some gasket maker. Here's the deal. Okay, I need you to keep an eye out for something for me. They didn't give me a new gasket with that thermostat, so I had to reuse the old gasket. It seemed to check out just fine. It for sure wasn't leaking or anything like that, but just keep an eye on it because obviously those gaskets ain't gonna last that long. You know what I mean? Especially in, but that'll be under warranty.
There was stuff coming out of this.
Like dripping?
Yeah, kind of like there was stuff around it.
Yeah, dude.